Hello everybody. How you doing? Natasha here doing a quick little update on the hair situation. We are coming up on my 1 year locked anniversary. I'm so excited. Today's January 11th, 2022. January 24th will be my official 1 year lock anniversary, but I wanted to just come on and do the video now because I just washed my hair this morning and I am really excited at how far I've come and how it's looking. I'm super excited. Yeah, so still washing my hair twice a week. And I'm really not retwisting any more in the back. I don't even have to touch it. These are all completely locked to the root for the most part. Looking really good, healthy. I've got some really nice sort of thicker ones back here in the back. My hair just bunches to lock. I didn't get like the budding in the middle and that sort of stuff. I heard everybody say, oh, it's gonna lock evenly, and you'll just get buds throughout, and then the whole thing will lock evenly. My hair did not do that at all. The 2-strand twist just slid down my hair and bunched up. You can see the bunching here. That one's not so bad. Yeah, it's locked all the way up to here, so that's great. But some of them you can see are really, it looks almost like the butterfly faux lock. See, it's nice and thick at the bottom because the 2-strand twist just kind of slid down my hair and then started to lock from the bottom up. So the back and the sides are pretty much all locked. The top, the crown of my head is not locked. It's halfway. So the roots are like this long, still just curls. Like this one you can see, this is all just smooth. I could separate it and uncurl it if I wanted, and the locking starts about here. But oops, I'm twisting. Just twist while it's wet like that and leave it and hope. This one here has not locked at all. Not at all. I just palm roll it with my just aloe gel after my showers. Starting to get a little frizzy. I think it's about to start locking. I'm not sure, but nothing yet out of this one. It's kind of ridiculous. But then others like this, super chunky, bunchy, locked at the bottom, and then this whole thing here is smooth, so it starts about here. But I just love the process. This one's ridiculous. Look at how bunchy that is. And then a big ball at the bottom, but I'm hoping the shed hair will start filling this in, and it will start to even out a little bit. But I'm super happy. I think it looks so organic and authentic and natural. It's just my locks don't look like anyone else's, and they never will. And it's really fantastic. Here we go at the top again. The colored hair has locked, and my natural roots have not. I think it's just too smooth, and it doesn't get any friction at the top. Where I sleep on my hair, like in the back and the sides, have locked to the roots. Here, the roots are not locked because I think there's not enough friction. But this one in the front locked really early, all the way to the root. It locked all the way to the root, really early. But I can't change the direction. It's going this way. If I want to wear my hair in this way, it's not really going to go. I would be going opposite of the way it's growing. So that's kind of annoying. I wish I could change that somehow. I would love to have it versatile. My hair is still thin at the top. Part of the reason why I stopped my loose natural and decided to lock it, because I really wanted my hair to just thicken up. I was hoping locking would help, but I think it still looks fine. As long as I flop it over, I don't think you can see that much. I think down here it's still nice and thick on the sides and the back, so I think it's worth it. Anyway, if you're still on the fence about whether or not to lock your hair, these little curls too, I've made their own little locks. I did not do parting systems and all that. I just went with the natural curl patterns and locked it. So these are going to be their own little baby locks. See, this started to bud at the bottom, or tangle or whatever. So this one is starting, but it is very thin. if I ever wanted lock extensions or anything, there's so many that I wouldn't be able to attach anything to because it's just too weak and small and they would fall out. But they still have their curls. They look really cute. Haven't counted in a while. I did join some together too, I believe. So I haven't counted in a while. I believe it's probably like 80 locks or so, but I'm not totally sure. But if you're still on the fence, go ahead and do it. The first year has been tough. It's really been tough. I'll have to I'll have to put together a little montage of photos. But there were some stages there. Whew, really, really crazy. Crazy looking, just frizzy, and the 2-strand twist seemed to last forever. You couldn't tell I was even locking for the first 6-7 months. So I feel like the last maybe 4 months, it's been really, really looking good. People are starting to notice and compliment, like, oh, I like your locks, instead of just, what is that tangled mess happening there? Anyway, you know what I mean. You know how people are. But anyway, ignore them. I have noticed that people do treat me a little differently with the locks, so that's something that I was warned about. So I was prepared, but it's still kind of strange. You know, you still get those looks in the store, or the double takes, or the you're just discounted more quickly than when you have longer hair or straightened hair like I used to. Not longer, I mean just you know, more conventional hairstyles. So it's all good. Doesn't bother me. I'm like, you know what? Fine, good. I'm glad you feel that way, and I'm gonna keep it moving. So it's all good. I'm just excited for length now. It has been shrinking for the whole year. It's just shrinking. So I'm hoping now, I feel like it's finally starting to drop. I've got some going down the back. They kind of curl up because they sit on my neck. And so they kind of curl upwards and outwards, but it's getting to that point where it's gonna start going down my back. Some really thick ones back here, really chunky monkeys, and they're really dense. But I love them. Still can't do a lot of styles yet. I really can't put it up because it's so short still, but looking forward to having it grow long and strong and healthy and moisturized. I don't put oils on my hair. I watched all the videos. I did all the things that people said, and putting oil in the spray bottles and all of that. It just weighs my hair down, and my hair looks thin and flat and mushed and just lifeless when I put oil on it. So I don't. Every now and then I might oil the scalp if I feel like, if I see any dandruff or feel funny, or feel itchy, but I rarely do. My hair is really not itchy. I wash it twice a week. I just air dry, wash it in the morning, let it dry throughout the day. I let it dry a little bit, maybe like a half an hour before I do the aloe vera twist, and I only retwist the top and maybe ride along the hairlines on the sides. I did retwist these this morning because, yeah, the sides will just get really, you know, fuzzy, and you want it to look neat. But I don't do it tight. I don't use clamps. I don't want to lose my edges. Like I said, I just put a little aloe right on there. I just palm roll it once or twice, get it nice and smooth, and let it go. Yeah, and I just cover it when I sleep, silk caps. And I also have a silk pillowcase in case the cap slides off. And that's that. It's so easy. I wash, I go, I get up in the morning, I can just pull off my nightcap and walk outside and walk the dog and go to the store and do whatever. And it just still looks good. I don't have to spend hours trying to figure out what to do with it. Is it frizzy today? Is it dry? What do I need to do? Do I need to, I don't know, wet it all again and try to fix the curls? I don't have to fix any curls. I don't have to do anything. It's fabulous. I wash, I go, I retwist, takes me less than 10 minutes, just do the crown. And that's it. The rest just kind of takes care of itself. So yay, cannot wait to do a 2-year update. I'm hoping they'll be like maybe down here by then. My hair does grow really fast. So yay, here's to that. So I use a moisturizing shampoo, and that is it. I don't use any extra conditioners. I don't add any oils or anything. I don't spray my hair with water every day. Just don't need to. I drink a lot of water. And I do take collagen in my morning shakes. I walk and work out every day, at least an hour, half an hour to an hour every day. And so, I don't know, I feel great. I feel better than I felt in a lot of years. So yay to the process, yay to the patience it takes, yay to learning yourself, to loving yourself, to appreciating what grows out of your head in its natural state. Even as a loose natural, you're still always manipulating and trying to make it look like something that you want it to look like. But I don't know, something with locks is just very freeing, and I'm just really able to appreciate it for what it is, the way it is, and I'm just so happy. So anyway, and luckily I work from home. I don't have to see people a lot, so if there is an off day, I don't have to go out. I don't really do hats or anything like that, so it just kind of is what it is. Just roll with it. As it gets longer, I'll be able to do ponytails and styles, and I would like to do the little double ponytails up here and stuff like that. So we'll get there, but it is very impressionable. If I put it back in like a very loose ponytail just to work out or something, I'll have the line on my locks. So I really don't want to ruin the shape of my locks at all, because they're still so young. They're still not mature, so I don't want to mess with them. I know they're so bumpy. Does it really matter? But it does. When there's one line that's formed, that's artificial on it, I just don't like that at all. So even when it's totally dry, right now it's damp. Even when it's totally dry, if I put it up for a little while, it will have the mark of the twister, whatever I use, no matter how loose, really. So, and then headbands bother me because there's a lot of pulling. There's a lot of little hairs. I have to split my locks apart, and there's still a lot of little hairs that go from one to another, and especially on the back of my neck. I have to figure out. So when I wear headbands and things, it just kind of pulls. It's like I said, it's kind of messy. I just pulled the curls together and braided and twisted to do a lock. So like this one, there's hairs that really should probably be in a different lock that are in this one, and they pull too much if I put it up. But it's as it gets mature, it's kind of finding its way. The more mature they get, the less crossover and hairs we have. So it's not so much pulling. Hopefully I'll be able to do headbands more comfortably eventually. I'm figuring it out and just breaking off whatever strands are really coming from too far away from the lock and just like pulling on them. So anyway, couldn't be happier. Do it if you want to do it. It's wonderful. It's very freeing. It saves you so much money on all the products. It saves you so much time, and I feel like it's something that's just really it's going to be so authentically you can't not love it eventually. Be patient, and while you still have the baby locks, be patient until they mature, but you will eventually love the way they look. So, signing off. Until next time, have a great day, you guys. Thanks. Feel free to leave any comments or questions, and I'll try to get to them, okay? All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.